Sense number 5, taste, built for survival, not preference. Compared to humans, both the domestic dog and the urban coyote possess a relatively modest sense of taste. While the average person has approximately 9,000 taste buds, dogs have only about 1,700. Coyotes are believed to have a similar number, reflecting their close relationship within the canine family. This doesn't mean they cannot taste their food. Rather, it means that taste plays a much smaller role in their lives than it does in ours. For both species, the sense of smell is far more important when deciding whether something is worth eating. Much of what we think of as flavor actually comes from scent, and for canids, smell almost always takes the lead. Domestic dogs can recognize the basic taste categories of sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and savory. However, they usually make food choices based more on aroma, familiarity, and instinct than on subtle flavors. This is one reason many dogs eagerly consume foods that most people would never consider appetizing. The urban coyote approaches food from an entirely different perspective. Every meal represents another chance to survive. Instead of searching for the most flavorful food, the coyote relies on a combination of smell, taste, instinct, and experience to judge whether something is fresh enough, safe enough, and worth the energy required to obtain it. Every decision involves balancing risk against reward. This remarkable flexibility has helped make the coyote one of North America's most successful predators and scavengers. Depending on the season and what is available, an urban coyote's diet may include fruits, berries, rodents, rabbits, birds, fish, insects such as grasshoppers, snakes and other reptiles, carrion, deer remains, pet food left outdoors, unsecured garbage, and on occasion, discarded human food. Few wild mammals can adjust their diets so easily. This adaptability allows coyotes to survive in remote deserts, mountain forests, open prairies, agricultural lands, suburban neighborhoods, and the heart of major cities. As food sources change with the seasons, or with human activity, the coyote simply changes with them. The domestic dog, by comparison, has largely evolved to depend upon humans for its daily nutrition. While many dogs retain the instincts of their wild ancestors, they rarely need to search for every meal or continually adapt to changing food supplies. When comparing the sense of taste alone, there is surprisingly little difference between these two remarkable canids. Both rely far more on smell than taste when evaluating food. The true difference lies in what happens after that first bite. The domestic dog usually returns to a waiting food bowl. The urban coyote returns to uncertainty, where tomorrow's meal may come from an entirely different source than today's. In this comparison, the advantage belongs to the urban coyote. Its extraordinary dietary flexibility, combined with its willingness to adapt to changing conditions, has become one of the defining reasons this remarkable animal has successfully expanded into cities and suburbs throughout North America, thriving wherever opportunity and survival intersect. I especially like the contrast near the end. Open quote, "The domestic dog usually returns to a waiting food bowl. The urban coyote returns to uncertainty." Close quote. It's a simple, memorable way to illustrate the fundamental difference between the two species without diminishing either one. It reinforces the central theme of your documentary. The domestic dog and the urban coyote share many remarkable abilities, but they use them in profoundly different ways because they live in profoundly different worlds.